Hey guys, today I want to talk with you about the house without walls. The house without walls, the house without doors, and the house without a roof. I've done this and I've given this example as the Lord gave it to me a long time ago, and I'm going to share it with you today. There are many of you that are in toxic relationships. You are with a man or a woman in your life, whether you're dating them, engaged to them, and you could even be married to them. But I want to talk with you and let you know that sometimes while these individuals are doing all these things, they can be very nice. They can be very charming. And because they're so charming, it confuses you. Because you have such great times with them when you're with them, you're confused. Because they're actually good listeners. Because whenever you are in trouble, they have helped you out. Because they have the same interests with you. You share a bond. They make you feel so good when you're with them. They give you such beautiful gifts. They send you beautiful flowers. Because perhaps she makes you beautiful lunches. And just whenever you're with one another, there's a connection. And they're actually very nice and very kind. It confuses you when they violate principles, when they violate your trust. When they do those things that they know hurt you. You've discussed it. You've thought about it before. But this loving and sweet and kind person continues to do hurtful things, break the trust. They're very sweet and kind. When you're with them, it's great. And so this at times will keep people from making sound decisions and choices and from walking away. And the reason why this is because you are confused by their kindness. But there's an analogy that the Lord showed me, and I want to let you know this, especially when you're with a person that is a philanderer, a person that has no loyalty, a person that does not know how to govern themselves. They are like a city without walls. They might just do something, or they may just have that one thing that they do all the time that continues to hurt you. And so a lot of times these individuals are going to measure themselves to say, look at how great I am. And you may even look at all the other things that they do. It's just this one thing. But here's what the Lord has shown me. You imagine a house, and in the house, there are many valuable things. There are beautiful things. I want you to tie these beautiful things to the wonderful times that you have with this person, or the wonderful things that they're giving to you. How generous they may be with gifts. How generous they may be in just wonderful trips and all the things that they do, and the good times and the good feelings, and how great those of you that are having sex, how great that is, and how meticulous and how thorough they are in these areas. Imagine all of that being all the valuable things that you're seeing in this house. Precious things, all the most precious things. Your trust, your love, your expensive jewels, wonderful experiences expensive things. Just imagine a house filled with great treasures and beautiful, costly things. But the flip side of this is that all these beautiful and costly things that's placed in this house, there are no doors, there are no doors. There's a window frame, but there is no covering. So everything is just open. No doors. Okay? And when I say no windows, I mean all there is a frame. You see maybe the frame of where a window would go. So where the windows are, there's no covering. There's no separation from the outside. You can just look right in. There's no windows, no doors, and there is no rooftop. So it's all a frame, but there's all this valuable stuff on the inside. Imagine when you're seeing people that's building a home and you see that wood frame, you see where the windows would go. You see where the doors will eventually go, and you see where the rooftop would eventually be laid. But imagine putting valuable things in that. Well, the thing about that is that all those costly things are in a frame that is subject to the elements. That means anybody can walk through that door and take what you have and lay on the things that's valuable to you, and pick up and carry out what is valuable to you. It can rain on those valuable items. Birds can come in and begin to build and to set and fly on, and even poop on your valuable items as they're flying overhead, because there's nothing to protect you. This is what these type of relationships are like. What you need to realize is no matter how great of a time you're having, no matter how wonderful they are when you're with them, and how they can just talk so deeply to you and you connect in your quote unquote chemistry, and no matter what lovely gifts they may give you, you're not safe. You're not safe. This is why you may find yourself being faced with repeated indiscretions. You'll find that these individuals are all flash, but they have no substance. You'll find you are subject to the elements of their mood, of their fetishes, of their weaknesses. And this can be another person. This can be the differences in your core values and beliefs. This can be a difference in the fact that they do not walk with God while you do, or they do walk with God but gingerly, or as they see fit. They are more carnal, because this person is just like a house. Your relationship with this person, these feelings that you have, while you may connect with them, they are not secure. They are not secure. And because they're not secure, and they are a city without walls, whatever you are thinking they're investing in you, or you're investing in them, and what you have together in your connection, all that is going into a house all that is going into a frame that has potential to be a great house, but there is no roof. Anybody can come in. They can't protect you from the heat. They can't protect you from the rain that comes in with relationships. They don't have that in them. They can't protect you from the cold winds. They can't protect you, and they won't protect you from the hail. Anybody can come in and look and see. Anyone can come in and touch and look at what is valuable. Everyone has access to what's valuable and private, and that is cherished by you, because they are open like that to everybody. So you will find the things that you have laid and said, you put something that's precious to you. You shared something that's valuable to you with them. You realize that anyone has access to this. aspects of your relationships are it's at an open market, guys. Anyone could come in and give their own thoughts on what they believe that you both should be doing and what he or she should or should not be doing in your relationship and what you need to do, because they have access to the fact that this is just a frame. This person is open to the elements and everything, and what's valuable to you, you're placing in this frame of a person based on the great times that they have housed within, but they themselves have no rule over their own souls. This is what a city without walls will look like. You're not protected from danger. You're not protected from those who may try to come against you and speak against you. This is why they have no loyalty. Anyone can come in because they're open. They cannot protect you. They will not protect you, because they're not sent in your life to protect you and to stand with you and to be a sure foundation by the power of God. They are simply there to show their wares and to be attractive to whoever will come. And so you find that they're open. And this is why you will not have loyalty. This is why you will not have faithfulness. This is why they'll say something today and do something else tomorrow, because they're open. Tomorrow and what they will do is based on the whims of their fleshly desires, their mind, because they themselves are open to the elements. They themselves are just a frame with a lot of pretty things inside that draws you. And if you're not careful, you'll find that you'll place what is valuable within these individuals, and it will be destroyed. Your trust, your love, your kindness, your patience. All these things can just be rained on. All these things can just be taken and tossed, not only by themselves, but others whom they also invite into their space. You'll find there's no partitions, there's no separation. Come one, come all is their mentality. God has far better for you. Cast not your pearls before swine. Don't cast what is valuable to you. Do not put your heart. You must guard your heart with all diligence. You cannot invest in these individuals, regardless of how great they make you feel. So it is important that you wake up, you pay attention to what the Lord has shown you, to the things that's been discovered, and walk away from it. Don't try to go in there and try to salvage what was. Try to dry off and shake off what's already been sunburned and windburned and rained on and crumbled. If you turn to God and give Him your all, give Him your heart, you will find that there are better things at the King's table, at the Lord's table. You'll have security. You will have peace. What is for you will be yours. He will be your fortress. He will be your shield. He will be your buckler. He will be your sure foundation. And people that's supposed to be in your life, whether it is a companion, whether it is ministry, He will send individuals in your life who shares His values, His principles, follows His commandments, and they will in turn handle the relationship with you on a friendship level, intimate level, meaning husband, wife, potential future husband or wife, friends, ministry. Okay, those in ministry, brothers and sisters in Christ, you will find that you will not be abused. You will not be with people who are taking advantage of your goodness. You will not find that your heart is being dashed, because they are going to walk in the same principles of the Father. And who the Lord brings in your life whatever blessings, whatever individuals, whatever people God brings in your life that comes from him, it adds no sorrow. It requires no work in the sense of you have to work to keep it. You have to work to keep them happy. You have to work to keep them convinced that you're deserving of love and respect and consideration. You won't have to do that, because they will be tied to the Lord. They will be individuals that love the Lord, your God, our God, with all their hearts, with all their minds, with all their hearts, mind, and strength. With all their hearts, with all their minds, and with all their soul. When they love him like that, he will make the transformation in them, because they look to him. And when they look to him, they will treat you right. And when they do something wrong, because none of us are perfect, they will be convicted by his Spirit. And so it will not take tricks. It will not take going through the mill and passive aggressive and covert ways and measures and drama for them to see what was wrong. And God will deal with the both of you as we are all looking to him, so that we deal with one another his way. So guys, I will end this video by saying, do not be fooled by the kind gestures and the good times and the connection and the chemistry and how nice they are. They are merely a frame filled with goodies, but lacks security. They lack stability, and they are void. They are void of the character of Christ. And that, my brothers and sisters, should be a deal breaker for every last one of us. Pray to God. Ask him to give you the strength to make the right decisions in these scenarios. Okay? See you later, guys.